Hi everyone, Andrew Kerr from Network Migration Services again. Just a quick update on some of the announcement that came out overnight regarding New Zealand potential changes to some certain categories and the processes, etc., etc. I'm just going to read you something, so forgive me not looking at the camera. AEWV changes coming out in March. These are not all of them, remember. These are just some of them. And if you want some clarification on it, please email me at andrew@networkmigration.com. If you want to be assessed, of course, if you haven't already been assessed, when you're emailing me, just attach your CVs to your email, please, and give me the structure of your family so I can assess you properly. The assessments are free, and at this stage, the consultations are still free. We will be starting to charge for consultations again as of March 1st, but at the moment, they are still free. But anyway, in December 2024, the government announced reforms to the Accredited Employer Work Visa, or the AEWV scheme, which will be implemented over the course of 2025. So these are just some updates. Accredited employers will no longer have to pay specific wage thresholds. Instead, the New Zealand minimum wage applies, and employers need to pay the market rate for the job. This change does not affect existing wages and employment agreements. Obviously, employers will be able to hire migrants with relevant work experience of 2 years instead of 3 years now. Now, just a clarification on that one. Remember, you can get into New Zealand without a formal qualification. In some instances, of course. So prior to that, you, in lieu of a formal qualification, you needed to show a minimum 3 years work experience. And that will, of course, depend on your ANZSCOs, your Australian, New Zealand standard classification of your occupation. But the minimum requirement has been reduced from 3 years to 2 years to show evidence. But that will depend on the ANZSCO code as well, because some of the ANZSCOs will require more work experience than that if you don't have the qualification. Okay, employers will need to declare they have advertised lower skilled roles with work and income and interviewed suitable candidates, and should keep evidence of this in case it's requested by INZ. However, they will no longer need to provide evidence of their engagement in their job check, which is great for the employers. It saves them a lot of work. The AEWV duration for ANZSCO's Level 4 and 5 roles will increase from 3 years to align with the maximum continuous stay. Those currently on a 2-year visa, if you're there on an ANZSCO 4 or 5, will be able to apply for a further year. Migrants will need to earn at least $55,844 a year to support dependent children. The previous income threshold will continue to apply where a child held a visa on or had applied for a visa before the 10th of March 2025. Some ANZSCO Level 4 and 5 roles will be recognised as ANZSCO Skill Level 3s. Now, I know that sounds a little bit confusing, but some already are. So, again, just email me for clarification. Changes to supporting partners and parent category sponsorships from February the 28th, 2025. Which basically is now, of course. The wage threshold for eligible AEWV holders to support an open work rights for partners is increasing from $25.29 an hour to $26.85 per hour. Though the income threshold for parent category is increasing from at least New Zealand dollars $98,623.20. If you're wanting to sponsor a single parent to support one parent, or at least $104,707.20 if, of course, you're supporting more than one parent. Excuse me, my apologies. It's going from $98,623 to $104,707 for supporting one parent application. In April 2025, some work and student visa holders who apply for an AEWV can receive an interim visa that allows them to work while they're waiting for an outcome of their AEWV, which is good news. You couldn't do that before. More information about this will be made available in March. So guys, just keep watching my blogs, keep watching the update. If you have emailed Network Migration, you will be getting this in an email. We don't send out rubbish or spam. We send out prevalent and relevant information to your potential migration processes. So as I said, if you need me, Andrew@networkmigration.com. Don't hesitate to contact us. Stay safe, everybody. Ciao.